Is this an ancient miner's lamp?
Is a mixed group represented in 5 or 6 different countries who write a blend of facts and fiction every session.
One day, many years ago, as I walked along the beach, I came across a lamp. It was a lovely old-fashioned object, so I thought I would take it home to keep. I put it on the table. Days later, I decided to clean it up, and as I brushed happily away, this little man appeared and said I could ask him for anything I wanted. That was too good to resist, so I decided that I wanted £2,000 to pay for a holiday, and then I thought I would ask for good health, and finally a little home of my own. The little man smiled, said, "Granted," and I haven't seen him since.
When one complains to the local government about sacking a corrupt officer, each segment falls on deaf ears. The stench of that corrupt officer grins with glee that they feel that they can still be corrupt with backhand statements. And no one will ever know.
Planet Earth, Gaia, Nature. These are all due for a rapid evolution in the next few years, as much of the fundamental essence of what constitutes planet Earth is about to change, and not a moment too soon.
I plan to be wild like the crows, agile like a cheetah, and flexible like an octopus and go here, there and everywhere.
With all those varied backgrounds, you can be sure of diverse histories and preferences, and, of course, unique stories.
Having been recruited from Barbados to train as a conductor on London transport buses, I was looking forward to my first life journey on a double-decker bus, and I hustled upstairs to enjoy the sights of London from a lofty position. I was soon going to be a conductor on one of these, I told myself. I wanted now to become a bus driver and face the challenge of maneuvering these buses through these congested and complex streets.
So difficult to write about an event so fleeting, but I know that this has happened, so let me try to remember. Imagine that I am in bed. A dream doesn't often wake you, so it must have been strongly impressive, good or bad. My recurring worst dream has a powerful feeling of loss.
I get a lot of joy from those people who were quite reserved at first and worried that their work might not be good. After a few weeks, they build up confidence to not be concerned about what they write, because each piece of writing is relevant and because there is no judging, so people feel safe in the group. And that feeling of security allows everyone to write with abandon.
To be quite honest, my favourite place to go to is very much up in the air. I like collecting old manuscripts, anything that corresponds to arts and crafts. Meeting people and just to see that they are happy will do for me.
Karen, my favourite planet, the planet of healing, and then a well-placed orca, the Kuiper Belt object. Vibrations from the planets of harmony, resolution, together with intimations of marine life traversing through water, replete with memory and holographic pictures of all its occupants.
I wish that I will be transported to when I was an Adonis, if not a care in the world, checking the almanac to see when full moon was due, because therein lay the soft blue light cascading down on an otherwise darkened island.
Well, that is a loaded question, and there are many things I would like to see in my stars. All of them good, I hope. The main thing would be good health and the promise to never get dementia. I have worked for years caring for people with dementia, and I have a fear of getting it.
I am always amazed at the tales we get to hear in the room. Mainly they are funny, but very often there is a poignancy too.
Companion, I'm lonely. I believe the stars may influence us because I believe absolutely everything in the universe is connected. I had a dream once that showed me so.
My pollution takes the form of congestion, with my body attempting to slough off the toxicity I have accumulated over time in the form of a curative discharge.
My neighbour Maggie had a nice new bike, so she decided to teach me. Everything was going well until I had to turn off the road to get to the shops. I had difficulty turning the bike around, hit the hedge and went flying over the handlebars. I landed on my bottom in a nearby field and found myself sitting on my bottom with 2 sheep and a cow looking at me in amazement. They may have thought I was some space creature. I pushed the bike home and Maggie was good about it, but she never lent me her bike again.
I was making a complete fool of myself with this man. I was inappropriately dressed for the party, and everyone around was looking at me as if I was something to be sneered at, the butt of their contempt.
Microbes in an open cut infected with airborne germs causing illness, or a baker mixing powdered glass in his bread upsetting human digestive systems.
It was tricky keeping our best clothes tidy while cycling, and it wreaked havoc with hair and makeup. The journey took about half an hour, but it was fun. Coming home from the dance was nice. 4 or 5 of us all cycling away.
The sheer magic of our planet, at a purely parochial level, is breathtaking. The marvel that is this country, with its caves, hills, rivers, forests, waterfalls, beaches, gorges, and many other features of its landscape, is wonderful.
In the class we have heard pieces that have made others cry, and texts that have left us all speechless.